Hello everybody and welcome to another video. I think today's theme is television, series, what do we watch, what do we enjoy. I don't actually watch a lot of television. I'm not really into watching series and things. So I have a pile of books because I actually prefer reading. I'll show them at the end. Yeah, okay. It's just starting. I'm not sure if any of these programs are only available in certain countries or on certain stations, television things. So yeah, the first one is The Great British Bake Off, which I presume is only in England. This is a program about baking cakes, bread, biscuits. It sounds kind of sad like that, but it gets really interesting as the weeks go on. So it starts off with 12 amateur bakers who go into this tent, like a gazebo, and then they have 3 challenges per week, and at the end of the week one of them has to go home and the other ones carry on until there's 3 left, and then when the winner is announced. This can get really dramatic. Like last year they were making a baked Alaska, and one of them, it didn't freeze, so he just threw it in a bin, stormed out, and refused to talk to anybody, which is great. Okay, the second one is Don't Tell the Bride, which I also think is only shown in England. It might not be. This is where there's a couple who aren't married. It's normally the woman leaves the man to plan the whole wedding in 3 weeks, which is quite a short time for a wedding. They get a certain amount of money, which is 15,000 or something, and the man has to plan everything: the dress, the rings, cake, travel, everything. It can go really badly because some of them just spend all the money on alcohol and stag do's. But it can go really well, and some of the grooms really do care about their future wives, and it's really sweet. Yeah. The next 2 programs are American, so they probably are shown on American television. The first one is Storage Hunters, I think that's, yeah, where it's a group of people who go to auctions, they go to storage places and bid on containers that people haven't paid for, so they are free to buy and things. It's quite amusing sometimes because you can find all these amazing things in it, or sometimes it's just old clothes, old shoes, sometimes old food, which has been in there for several years, which is quite disgusting. It's quite strange because these people are just so horrible to each other. They just make each other pay such a lot for things. They swear at each other, they make horrible jokes. It's quite strange but entertaining at the same time. The other American one which I watch is Baggage Battles, which is quite similar to the other one, but they bid on bags and things instead of whole containers. When people don't collect their things from airports and things like that, the bags just go into an auction which people can bid on and things, which is interesting. There also is a certain people that are on the show quite a lot, so you get used to these characters and what they usually buy, how much they usually pay and things. Yeah, it's entertaining. Well, that is really what I watch on television, which is quite entertaining. I have my books, which are interesting. These are books which I think are for teenagers, really, teenage girls, probably. So, let's go. The first one is The Book Thief, which is one of my favourite books. It's amazing. It has a bit of swearing in it, so if you don't like swearing in books, it's probably not for you. But I really enjoyed it. Yeah, and it is very dramatic at the end. The second one is Girl Online by Zoella. I am a big fan of other YouTubers, and when this came out I really wanted to read it, but it is actually a really good book, and the second one is coming out soon, which is very exciting. I really enjoyed this, and it's just very good. I sound so strange saying that. Another one is Staying Strong by Demi Lovato. This isn't like a typical book. This is a book and it just has like a quote per day and what a goal for a day and what you should think about and how to stay positive and things, which is really interesting to read. Second to last is Life with a Sprinkle of Glitter. I got this for my birthday, which was on Monday the 17th. I really enjoyed looking through this. It is really good. It's like a book. It's not really a story. It is just like tips and recipes, things like that. And also it's done by one of my favourite YouTubers. So, bonus. This book is quite a big book, so maybe not for best to read, but I've really wanted to read it for a while. As it is Les Miserables. Look how thick it is. As some of you may know from my previous videos, I am a big fan of Les Mis, and I've been wanting to read it for a while. So I've actually started. It is over 1,000 pages, so it is quite a big book. But it's really good. It's really detailed, and it has lots of like subplots and twists and things. It's very good. I'll tell you when I finish. So that is it really for today's video. It's not very interesting. I've rambled a bit. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, press subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week.